Prime Minister Peter O'Neill has highlighted the imminent danger facing smaller Pacific countries from climate change to Asia-Pacific leaders. Speaking at the final meeting of APAC leaders in Manila, Philippines last week, Prime Minister O'Neill highlighted the seriousness of the situation in the Pacific. Dr. Sawan reports.
As chair of the Pacific Islands Forum countries, Prime Minister O'Neill stressed to member economies that the most vulnerable countries in the region are the small island nations in the Pacific.
The most vulnerable countries in our region are the small island nations in the Pacific. As we speak today, there are some countries like Kiribati, some countries like Tuvalu, Marshall Islands, Federated States of Micronesia may not exist in our lifetime.
He said proposed action is late, but countries must be proactive for the sake of people at risk. He said these people expect the attention of bigger countries, and he thinks that it is important that when they meet in Paris for the COP21 meetings, bigger countries must listen to them.
The interventions that we are talking about may be too late for them. I think we all understand that they also have the right to exist in this world. There were thousands of years of culture, thousands of years of living on their islands and, of course, in their communities. I think these people, they expect our attention, and I think it is important that when we meet in Paris, we listen to them.
Prime Minister O'Neill thanked China's President and President Obama for taking leadership on the issue of climate change, and he looks forward to solid outcomes from the Paris climate change talks. He said once they conclude the COP21 meetings in Paris, they will come out with outcomes that are going to be acceptable to all economies around the world. Prime Minister O'Neill said as a premier grouping within the Asia-Pacific region, APEC has a much greater sense for responsibility, especially to those who cannot speak for themselves. Following the meeting, Prime Minister O'Neill and United States President Barack Obama agreed to continue to address these issues when they meet at the United Nations Climate Change meeting in Paris, France, later this month. Dr. Sawan, NBC National News, Port Moresby.